يُضْلِلْهُ. Whoever Allah would want, He would mislead them. وَمَنْ يَشَاءْ يَجْعَلْهُ عَلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. And whoever He would want, He would place him on a straight path. These are the ayat that people get really, really confused about, and shaitan comes and gives waswasa and says, hey, whoever Allah wants, He can misguide. Maybe Allah wants me to be misguided. It's not my fault. Allah wanted it. We have to take all of these ayat in context. First of all, this ayah is not an ayah by itself. It's part of something already said. Who would Allah want to misguide? The people who Allah says, وَالَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا. Those who lied against our miraculous signs and have made their case clear. That's their stance. Then the curse on them is, how are they misguided? That their ability to benefit from hearing and ask the right questions is taken away. They're mute and they're deaf. And they're engrossed in all kinds of evil deeds and shades of darkness. That's what Allah means by Allah wants these people to be misguided. Because they didn't appreciate guidance when it was given to them. It's not just a random statement out of nowhere. Allah wants whoever He guides, whoever He wants He misguides. He never says it like that in the Qur'an. It's always contextual. But somebody who wants to make a case for themselves and not take responsibility, they're always going to take that road. Predestination can be as complex a philosophical problem as you want it to be. And it can be as simple as you want it to be. It's up to you. كَبِّرْ هَتَكْبُرْ صَغِرْ هَتَصْغُرْ. That's what it is. I told you before, if I was asked about predestination, I can't do this, but I wish I could, slap the guy across the face. God already knows, how is it my fault, he says. God is in control, I'm not in control, how is it my fault? When I slap him across the face, he goes, why'd you slap me? I was like, I'm not in control, blame God. Why are you blaming me? God is in control, He already knew what was going to happen. How is it my fault? Why are you looking at me with anger? Calm down. It's your philosophy. If you're ready to give me personal responsibility for slapping you, but you're not willing to take personal responsibility for you doing wrong, then your problem isn't philosophical, it's psychological. You understand? It's as simple as that. It's not a complicated matter. It's just a slap solves the problem. قُلْ أَرَأَيْتَكُمْ. Say, do you see yourselves? Have you ever watched yourselves? Can you imagine looking at yourselves? إِنْ أَتَاكُمْ عَذَابُ اللَّهِ. If the punishment of Allah had come upon you. أَوْ أَتَتْكُمُ السَّاعَةِ. Or even worse, the actual hour came, meaning the punishment of Allah, the nation gets destroyed in dunya. Or the ultimate punishment, the sa'a begins. أَغَيْرَ اللَّهِ تَدْعُونَ. Are you going to be calling anyone other than Allah at that point? Look inside yourselves and ask yourselves this question. إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. If in fact you're truthful. بَلْ إِيَّاهُ تَدْعُونَ. No, you're only going to be calling Him alone. فَيَكْشِفُ مَا تَدْعُونَ إِلَيْهِ. And He will alleviate from you all the others that you call to. إِن شَاءَ. If He would want. وَتَنْسَوْنَ مَا تُشْرِكُونَ. And you'll forget all the shirk that you've been doing. All of it's going to be, you're going to forget all of it. All of it will disappear. Allah added in sha'a here. He added in sha'a because an exception is mentioned in the Qur'an perhaps. And that is that there will be people when they're raised on Judgment Day, they go towards their false gods first. Some people, they will go towards their false gods. And then that's crushed for them. And then they forget. ضَلَّ عَنْهُ مَا كَانُوا يَفْتَرُونَ. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمَمٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ.